It's a brilliant initiative that this is the third year that we are doing this, and there is a lot of talent in the community. This type of initiative will definitely encourage a lot of people to participate, and not only participate. I feel that the awards that have been given, more important than those awards are the after process, the mentoring, the counseling, the trip visits, the field visits. This will add a lot of value to the people involved. Being a jury, it was a pleasure going through some fantastic articles that the participants have written. The advantage of being a jury is you also get to learn when you're reading them, and some of the points are getting incorporated in our regular business models. My only suggestion is, a couple of participants had selected the content from the internet. You're allowed to do that, but the jury should not understand it is downloaded from the internet. If you can make just those smart changes next time, it will be good. Overall, it was a fantastic experience, some really good tips, not only from the 3 top winners, but also from all the people who participated. I would be thankful to Clifton and Altina Securities for giving us an opportunity to be a jury member, and I'm sure the winners are happy anyway, but even the participants were very happy because it tickled their thoughts and made them write something interesting, which will be stored perpetually with Altina and also with us. We have kept the copies. It's a good reading whenever we feel like. I wish you all the best, and Clifton, whatever initiatives you have taken on behalf of Dimensions, on behalf of Christian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and on behalf of my organization, St. Andrews Computers Limited, we will extend wholehearted cooperation not only to the winners, but all the participants now and in the future also. Thank you.
Now, small floral tributes. We call upon Mr. Dave, Mr. Freddy, boss. Mr. Freddy has said that Dave is the boss in a different way, because it is only because of Dave that Dimension is able to progress. It is a support that Dave gives to Freddy and allows him a free hand to run Dimensions. So we would like to honor him.
Thank you, Altina Securities, and everybody. Thank you.
Mr. John D'Souza, who is the co-founder of Dimension. John, you say something.
Thank you, Clifton, for inviting all of us here for this function today. It is really very great to help our Christian entrepreneurs to come up in life, and I hope more and more Christians will come forward to get into business and become a successful community. Thank you once again for all the good work that you are doing.
We are nearing the end of the program, so we'll quickly run through some of the presentations in terms of flower station. Rajesh Patel. It's in Matthias. Very Nandanka. Donel Criado. And Vivek Mendonca. Henry Lobo. Joe Matthews. Vidor Narona. Can I make up? Anthony D'Souza. Mr. Donkar. Lawrence Coelho.
But I think I like to put business in the perspective of religion. Religion does not ask us to run away from the world. In fact, right through scripture, we are told that grace is built on nature. Unless you build nature which is inclusive of business, you cannot really reach God, because God wants the goodness, the whole of creation. Again, He says, He has given us talents. Talent to invest and to grow. That is the spirit of entrepreneurship that you are all called for. You had a beautiful explanation of the DNA of business, of equity, growth of equity, of entrepreneurship. We have again had inspiring stories by chief guest today. One of those stories from Hindi movies, Ravi Sahib, Sahiri, that really inspire us on how to grow and to develop. All these things are part of human growth. We want all of us to grow humanly speaking, and therefore we gather to have business with a human faith. And human faith comes when we have fellowship and unity. Business is not to have conflicting competition, but collaborative competition. And that is a wonderful example that Christian D'Souza has given, and the dimension has given us how we support one another. This to be the spirit where the whole community can grow and fulfill the design of God for the glory of human nature and the glory of God. Thank you.
Before we wind up, we'd like first Mr. Freddie Mendonça of Dimension to say a few words, followed by Mr. Vincent Matthias, and then followed by the vote of thanks.
Good evening.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
After you hear these wonderful speeches, especially from Mr. Inamdar, and before that Agnero Rajvate, I am nowhere near to them, I am the distance between India and Australia. How much it is? Still, as from the dimensions, as Krishna asked me to say a few words, let me say it. Dimension is nothing but 5 P's: perseverance, persistence, persuasion, patience, and passion. We can do it. And it is a sort of belonging where we meet once in a month, conducting networking, working through networking, and that has played a great role in creating business. The idea of essay competition is the 3rd year, given a lot of exposure to dimensions, and also the people are coming forward, so many IPOs, 5-6 of them you always saw. Krishnan persuaded all of them, and there are more in queue. By next year, there will be another 10. And to watch this Krishnan, one has to be catch his speed. It is very difficult. And if someone is able to catch the speed, there won't be the limit. It will be only an interest for growth. So thank you, Krishnan. Thank you, all of you. and I am really privileged and honored to stand in front of the distinguished crowd and say a few words. I take this opportunity to thank each and everyone, especially the board of directors. As Rajesh said, President bola, hum log ne haan bola. So that is the way we have progressed. Thank you, one and all.
Chief guest, Mr. Anand House, dignitary of the day, of the award winners and the corporate excellence winners, and ladies and gentlemen. As everybody said, I'm the last speaker supposed to be our chief guest, then our importance would have been there. Because even in spite of holding such a high position in this state, the sense of humor what he has really kept him like this at this age. A lot of learning from him. Thank you very much for the inspiration, Anand House.
Indeed, our politicians were so inspired.
Thanks for the opportunity given to the Christian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. My chairman is here. Of course, they call me as the former chairman. And it's great to be here. Both the bodies, the Dimensions and Christian Chamber of Commerce are working hand in hand. As Father Anand said, it is collaborative movement to bring entrepreneurial skills among our Catholic business people. By creating this chamber, we are not here to divide the chamber or commerce with the religion. It is only our efforts to bring the chamber or the benefits of the chamber to the doorstep of the common man, our common community. That's what we are trying to do, and I hope we are very much successful as of today, and a long way to go for both these bodies. Compliments to, on behalf of the chamber and me, for the award winners of both the essay competitions as well as the corporate excellence essay competitions. If I am not mistaken, many of the awards are won by ladies, as it is always they good in talking and good in writing too. I compliments to them once again. I wonder now why I didn't meet Clifton earlier. Definitely after hearing such a gratifying compliments from Anand House, definitely we also from people from Christian Chamber will follow. And when I entered, I saw some of the presentation, and I am very happy that some of them are very close friends of mine who have both of us started business together in our bachelor days. And today, in few months from today, some of them are going to be public. It is maybe, as people said, it is the effort of our Clifton. Thank you very much once again for the opportunity, and compliments, and good luck to all of you. Thank you.
Before the vote of thanks, I need to make a small announcement. But let me tell you something what Mr. Khar said, that the winners, most of the winners are ladies. But let me tell you something, that in the entries what we received, you may not believe it, 80%, we received a lot of entries, and around 90% of the entries were from ladies. And it's always said among the Christian community, it's the ladies who are more enterprising. So before we have a vote of thanks, Mr. Rajesh would like to make an announcement.
Good evening, friends. Just before we wind up, I just wanted to share some good information. Everybody knows the percentage of Christians in India is very small, so business group also is pretty small. But thanks to coordinations of social bodies like Christian Chamber of Commerce and Industry and Dimensions, the entrepreneurs who are involved in this organization like Clifton, we have all come together, and for the first time in the history of the Christian community in Mumbai. On the 21st of April, we are organizing a mass marriage ceremony for the economically challenged couples of the community. This is going to be a very huge event. It is going to be celebrated in the same way that I would do for my son or my daughter. The state, lot of the top dignitaries of the state from the categories of politicians, bureaucrats, businessmen are going to attend this mass marriage. It's happening at St. Andrew's ground, 21st of April. You will see one of the best marriages hosted in the community for the 50 couples that will be getting married on this evening. Every community, Gujarati, Marwadi, Punjabi, Sindhi, Maharashtrians, have huge population, and majority of their percentage of people are businessmen, because of which mass marriages are very common in those communities. For the first time we are doing it in our community, and we will be doing it on a large scale and with a great difference. The difference would be this mass marriage for the first time ever will be telecasted live all across the world by webcams. It will be a live marriage all across the world by webcasting. It will have the best music ever seen by a Christian marriage. Even the richest Christian in the community must have not done on a grand scale, that we are aiming to do this on the 21st of April. My only appeal and request is, be present. Your presence will be participation. We will be inviting each one of you through Christian, since most of you are known to him. We will be sending the invites. Please be a part of this historical event, which is going to happen on 21st of April, St. Andrew's ground, 7 o'clock onwards in the evening. We have got outstanding support from the Christian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Dimensions, if I take the names of individuals, it is Freddie Mendonca, Vincent Matthias, Mr. Henry Lobo, Vivek Mendonca from Lawrence and Maya is also putting in great effort, and the entire event, which is going to be a huge task, is going to be handled by Suhani Vivek Mendonca, who does a lot of good events. So friends, participate and pray for the success of this event. Thank you. Have a nice evening.
Before the final vote of time, we would like to commend the work done by Henry Lobo, Christian Chamber of Commerce, and Joe Matthews, and we wish them all the success and pray that they take forward the whole work process to great heights. Thank you.
I take this opportunity to thank our chief guest, Mr. Arvind Inamdar, for having consented to grace the occasion with his presence. I also thank the founder chairman of Dimensions, Freddie Mendonca, and Christian Chamber of Commerce, Vincent Matthias, as well as the present chairman, Mr. Joe Matthews of Dimensions, and Henry Lobo of Christian Chamber of Commerce. Besides thanking the jury, Mr. Rajesh Athad and Vivek Mendonca, I take this opportunity to congratulate the winners of the contest. I also congratulate the corporate, Hotel Industries, Cerebra, and Flamingos as winners of various awards. I would like to thank Lawrence Curler, the editor of Secular Citizen. A special thanks to the directors of Citizen Credit Cooperative Bank and the directors of Dimensions for making it here today. And last but not the least, I thank all of you who are present today, who have helped us make this day a memorable one. Thank you.